happens is through a bony change called femoroacetabular impingement. And what that is normally this is an ideal joint or an ideal hip, and it actually starts to react to the forces that are being applied at various different places to either create what's known as a cam deformity, which is when you look at the head, which is here, and the neck, it's a change in the femoral head-neck interface, such that the femoral neck-head interface, instead of being this shape, really kind of grows and reacts to become much larger. Otherwise, it could be a pincer deformity where the hood or the acetabular hood actually creates like a beaking or an outpouching. Many cases, so it could either be a cam or it could be a pincer. Femoroacetabular could either be one or the other, but in many cases it's actually mixed or both. Now you can imagine that if this is how your hip joint was, what would the implications be from a range of motion perspective? Yeah, you'll probably expect any one of these type of things to be able to happen. So let's kind of like go through each of them. So this bony change creates a reaction that can kind of accelerate and increase the chances of arthritis. It'll lead to decreased mobility. And it's not just at the hip because, you know, our bodies are very much interconnected. So if you have a loss of range of motion in one particular area, it's going to spill or ripple over into impact other areas in our bodies. It'll also lead to decreases in strength, and both a decrease in mobility and strength will lead to a decrease in performance, right? How much stride length will you be able to achieve? How much force were you going to be able to put through the hip joint? There also have some reflexive changes that take place within the muscles about the hip. They'll be compromised as well. Pain will also be an impact, or will be a cause of all these reactive changes, ultimately leading to missed practices, games, and opportunities, and ultimately hockey performance and potential.